Hi everybody. We have no time for sex. We have no time to play together. I have heard this so many times with busy couples. My name's Todd Creager, and I can tell you right now that that is not the truth. It seems like the truth, and I understand that. And when we're both working full time, and we have multiple kids running around, there's really a lot to do. And I know it really does seem like there's no time. But I will prove to you that that is a falsehood. Let's say one of your backs go out and you have to go to the chiropractor numerous times in the week. You find a way to do it. Or maybe one of those kids that's been running around has an ear infection and you go off to urgent care. Or maybe that child develops a Morse problem, unfortunately, like bronchitis, and you got to go multiple times to the doctor. Try different antibiotics. You will do whatever it takes. You'll disrupt your routine. One person might come home early from work. The other person you might have to get a babysitter to watch them while you bring the other kid to the hospital, or whatever it takes. You do it. And why do you do it? Because there's a sense of urgency. That is why you do it. And you don't have that sense of urgency about being playful together or having sex together. And that is the problem. It's that sense of urgency. Now you might hear and go, you don't know my life. But I can tell you that these kinds of interruptions happen to you because they happen to all of us. So what if you were to take that same kind of thinking and say, I'm going to interrupt my to-do list, my tasks, all the things that I'm doing for my business, or even for the children, and we're going to carve out 10 minutes. 10 minutes together on a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, or a Thursday. Now, the truth of the matter is that you might be spending 10 hours at your work to be successful, but if you spend 10 minutes a day, or more, but even 10 minutes 4 or 5 days a week with your partner, where it is dedicated to playing together, to singing together, to dancing with each other, to laughing with each other, having even some sensual activity, you can go more than 10 minutes, then that is all it takes to be successful. It takes much less time-wise to be successful in your partnership with your intimate partner than it is to be successful with your business partner. There's no comparison. So, yet you have the time for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours, and not for the 8, 10, 12. It's all about urgency. And so I can tell you that the couples I work with that follow this, that are with each other a minimum of 10 minutes almost every day, and they also go on their dates and they go away on their weekends, hopefully once in a while as well. But the key is those busy days where they carve out those 10 minutes. Those couples have never come back to me and said, my career fell apart, my life fell apart, that was bad advice. They all come back with me and go, it saved our marriage. It created a better marriage. So when you hear yourself those words, we have no time, just know that you're telling yourself a story. It is just not true. Create a sense of urgency, make it happen. You might have to give up 10 minutes of watching that TV show, or 20 minutes. You want to look at that. Believe me, first of all, we all have fat in our lives that we got to trim. Nobody's 0% fat, okay? We all have stuff that will we waste time. So we could cut out that wasting time and we will find it. But even so, even if you have to give up something else, this is important because what you don't give attention to dies. Whether you have a cactus or a spouse, if you don't give attention to that living entity, there's problems. It will wither away. You don't want your relationship to wither away. You might think you're withstanding it now, but there comes a time when this lack of play and this lack of sex rears its head and now you're in crisis. Avoid the crisis. Start today. Don't hesitate. Find that time. Find those minutes. Change your life. There's no reason not to do it because you have the time. This is Todd Creager, making the world safe for love.